How we looking? How we sounding today? Can you hear me? Is my audio okay? Am I too loud? Am I too soft? Is the background music too faint? Can you even hear it? Maybe I should turn it up just a tad there. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. Next level. MasterCard partners with Chainlink to enable billions of cardholders to purchase crypto directly on chain. That's interesting. All right. Whoops. All right, I got water. All right, so as you guys know, Canada has been patiently waiting for a long time to get the on 4K box, and we have it now. And to be honest, I don't really care about Android streaming devices anymore, but so many people have asked me, what do I think? I should get it. Starting wrong? Did I spell starting wrong? Okay, all right. In my defense, I didn't spell starting wrong. AI spelled starting wrong. That's what you call AI. That whole image is AI. And you can obviously tell by how it's spelled starting. All right, so you guys should be able to hear me now. It's been a while since I've done a live stream on this computer, so I have to reset back all my. And there we go. All right, so we should be good now. Sorry about that. What I was trying to say is that is this a Fire Stick killer? This is the regular on box. This is this one. It's the tiny box, not the stick. It's the tiny box. So this is smaller than the Pro. Um, and I do not have the Plus here in Canada. I don't have it. You guys have it in the States. The Plus is. There's no way the audio is gone again. I can see it. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. So the plus is not available, at least where I live. So I haven't been able to test out the plus. And technically, I haven't tested out any of these devices yet. But from my general investigation, this is the on-box 4K that's plugged in right now. I do have the Pro. The Pro's over there. I'm going to take a look at the Pro in a minute. Yeah, you guys got the Plus now. What's going on with my head here? Okay, hold on. Let me turn this camera because it doesn't like what I'm doing. All right. All right, what's your beef camera? All right. Yeah, so you guys got the Plus over there. We don't have the Plus here in Canada. I don't know what the hell this camera's doing. Let's try this. As you can see, I am a qualified streamer. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah, so the Pro got the 14 update. I haven't plugged in the Pro yet. So the... what was I going to say? The Plus seems to have a better processor than the Pro. And it seems to be an overall generally better device. Yeah, this is by Walmart. And the cool... So there's a couple factors. So usually when I used to mess around, a lot of Fire Sticks, the downside was when I would put on like a generic account and people started messing with the account, it would log out everybody. So from my understanding is that I can use this device without accounts set up on it. That's a bonus. The other thing is, if I needed to pick one up, not all the stores have availability as late as Walmart. Let's be real, right? Some stores close at 9, some stores close at 10, and some of them open later, right? Walmart opens early, it closes later, it's easier to get devices. The second thing is these on devices are slightly, here in Canada, slightly cheaper than Fire Sticks. So if you go with the regular 4K here, it's a little bit cheaper than the regular 4K Fire Stick. However, in the States, it's significantly cheaper. So that's why in the States, everyone's pushing these on boxes. Everyone's like, these are the best thing since sliced bread. What's up, D. Johnson? Yeah, so I just got this. I haven't even set it up yet. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna test it out. So my first observations is that this cheaper one, I think in the States they go for 20 bucks. It uses the same power. It's micro USB for the power, and then it uses a USB cable. So this one seems very similar to the Fire Stick so far. I do like the Google remote that it comes with. So you can see this is the Fire Stick remote, and that's the Google remote. It does feel a little bit bigger in the hand, and it just feels more solid or secure because of that. What's going on, Craig? What's going on, Craig? So I think I like this remote a little bit better, but I haven't really used it yet, so we'll see. Sure, let's go with Puerto Rico. I'm in Canada. The Pro is $30, but it's not $30 here in Canada. Anybody want to set this up on their Google account? Do I have a toss away Google account for this? Let's see. How do I do this? Yeah, so the power on this one is the micro USB like a Fire Stick. On the Plus, it's a USB-C. I don't know why they made every single one of their devices so different. I have no idea. Yeah, the Plus is a better device. Like, instead of just coming out with a newer Pro, which I honestly think that's what they should have did, they came out with the Plus and just confused everybody. So I'm doing all the steps from my cell phone, which is pretty convenient. I honestly wouldn't doubt that the new Pro is coming out. It looks like they're changing up some of their boxes. Okay, so I'll address that really quickly. The Fire TVs are starting to block apps. So, yes, this is true. However, what's going on, paper? However, what they're doing is the same thing that the Google Play Store is doing with Play Protect, right? So, with Play Protect on Android devices, they are blocking them for potentially for potentially having malicious code in them, right? And you can, with Play Protect in some Android devices, um, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. All right. Anyways, so you can. What was I saying? Oh, can I just skip this account setup process because it doesn't want to sign me in? Can I do that? Give me 1 second. Set up with the remote. Continue. Hold on. It's giving me. It doesn't like me for some reason, so I'm just trying to get around it from using it on my phone. It's gonna make me type this all out by hand. That's amazing. That's so much fun. Hold on, I'm gonna try this again. Give me 1 second, guys. It doesn't want to sign me in for whatever reason. I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna unplug the device and plug it back in because it's being a butthead. All right, there we go. Yeah, so it's Play Protect. That's all it is, right? So, if you think about over the past 5 years, the amount of apps that have been flagged by Play Protect. So you have, at one point, I think Cyberflix was flagged by Play Protect, Film Plus, and maybe one or two others like LiveNet TV. But for the most part, most of them were good. Now, some of the modded apps were flagged by Play Protect, especially if they were modded with an application called Lucky Patcher, right? So, hold on a second here. I'm just trying to get through this stupid setup so I can actually get to the device. Give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah, so not every device was flagged by Play Protect. And what are you setting up? Chromecast, Google TV? Plug in your device and wait for 45 seconds. Looking for device. Okay. Connecting Google TV device. Connecting. Oh, we might have success. Might actually have success, guys. Connected. Follow the instructions in the Google Home app. Okay, hold on. Let me flip back to the box. It looks like it likes us for a second. Just for a second, it looks like it likes us. Sure, let's say this is in the family room. Sure, that's sure. Sure. Connected. Connected. Oh, shit. Thank you very much, Chaotic Traits, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. As you know, all super chats and donations. Come on, guys. You really got to keep showing my email address? That ain't cool. All super chat and donations will be going towards gas for our camper van excursion. We will be leaving for 2 months soon to be leaving on a camper van trip. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's just the Play Protect stuff that's happening right now, right? So, unfortunately, at least I haven't had that issue yet. But that's the thing, I don't use those applications, so I haven't got any of those issues. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not overly concerned yet, and It's the same scare tactic for the past 10 years. Everybody just keeps saying, oh, they're going to block third-party apps. They're going to block third-party apps. Even like a year ago when they announced Vega OS, right? Everybody's been crying about it. Has Vega OS come out yet? Has any apps that we really use been blocked? Oh my goodness. It's saying that it's not signing me in again. Yes, it's me. What's your problem? Couldn't sign in. Okay, it looks like I gotta sign in manually. Give me 1 second. I know, right? I'm gonna get all kinds of emails. Okay, so I'm having trouble clearly. Can't sign me in, so I wish there was a way I could just bypass this whole thing. Set up with remote. Sure. Sure. Oh. Okay. Google services. I don't want no Google services. Get out of here. Well, you got to turn all these off individually? What the? Google Assistant. I don't want to help improve no diagnostics. Get out of here. Okay, hold on. Can I? What is happening? I don't know what's going on because it's telling me that it couldn't do it, and then now it's like kind of doing it, but feels like it's kind of stuck. There. No. It's weird how people cry they're gonna block third-party apps, but then they don't even use a majority of the apps like Netflix. Just get a Chinese box. Yeah, I see what you're saying, and you know what? When majority of the people started complaining about that stuff, it was like 2-3 years ago, and to be honest, it was like it was more relevant because a lot more people were using streaming services like that. Follow, oh my god, wow, fouling pin, that's crazy. Okay, can we just okay, cool, accept. Stay in the know. No, I don't care. Search all, no, don't search nothing, just chill. Select the home. Sure. Really? I feel like there's a little bit more prompts than the Fire Stick has. Just a little bit. What do you guys think? Sure. I'm not on a TV right now. This is literally on a capture card in my computer, so sure, the volume buttons work great. No problem. Don't set up the power button. Let's not do this. Press once. Okay, yeah, sure, it worked. No problem. No, I don't get people asking for my pin anymore because I don't use file linked and I don't use file synced and I have nothing to do with any of that stuff. Anyways, what I was saying is that now that the prices have gone up so significantly for a lot of these streaming services, I guess maybe people could get away with using more Android boxes. However, there's a lot of boxes that are certified now. Yeah, I don't really care about software updates, to be honest, on these Android boxes. Like, there's nothing that it gives you that really gives you anything, if that makes sense. Majority of the updates on, let's say, like the Fire Sticks, they were all Fire OS updates and not Android OS updates, if that makes sense. A lot of times those devices were locked to a certain version of Android. And then the updates that the Fire Sticks got were just Fire OS updates. 2 minutes? This is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the initial setup just to get to your home screen, at least to me, feels faster on a Fire Stick. It feels faster on a Fire Stick. What do you guys think? Maybe I should just started the stream with the Pro instead of the basic model. Because I have a Pro sitting there too. But I wanted to get like a real feel of the cheaper one. Because the cheaper one is like, I don't know, $10, $15 cheaper than a Fire Stick. So can I get away with just using the cheapest on box? Installing Chromecast built in. I don't know if it's built in. Should it be installing it? Should it come built in? I think it's ridiculous. Can you guys hear background music? I don't know if it's playing. Is it too loud? I was a beta tester for Roku Ultra and was using that for a few months testing and actually liked it. It was fast compared to Fire TV. Roku is good, but majority of the streaming community hates on Roku for being so locked down. But as a device or a software, it's a good software. Now, a lot of people probably don't know why Roku is as good as it is. It's because it's a communication or a way to control devices over a large, vast area. So once they start to implement, AI into Roku's software, I think that it's going to do very well. All right, what's this thing say? Google Photos, screensavers, multiple profiles. Your Google TV is ready to go, but there are a few optional features. I don't want any of that. Can we not have any of that? Oh, that's cool. Anybody watch this movie yet? Diddy's Monster Fall. It's just some... Alright, now I'm curious if... Hold on one second, because I don't know if it's going to start throwing out my email address and all kinds of stuff when I go into the settings. Let's see. Okay, so when I try to remove my account, it says sign in with another account, remove and reset device. Like, okay, maybe I need to do an update before I do any of this stuff. Yeah, it's a little confusing. I want to remove my, because I've been told by my friends that I can just remove my Google account. Can you not just remove your Google account? It's not being my friend, if that makes sense. Digital, I don't know why you can't still use that app. Like, that app is still around. Like, do whatever you gotta do. It's a great app. What is settings? Sorry guys, I just want to make sure it's not gonna... where is the... Oh, not on Roku. Sorry, I forgot we were talking about Roku still. I'm still trying to fight with these updates. It says my system's up to date. Yeah, so how do I sign out and still use this device without without my account logged in? Is that not possible? Can anyone confirm? Oh, I've unlocked developer mode. um, there we go. That speeds up the animations a little bit better. Well, yeah, Android is a bigger ecosystem than Roku. Oh. Record audio. Disable USB auto. No, 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 no. Secondary display. 1 second, my son's driving instructor's here. Let me go make sure he gets on his lesson. Oh shit, that was muted. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna try to delete my my wow. Um, hold on a second here. I'm gonna try and delete my account from the box, and I don't want to show you guys my email address. So, give me 1 second. Yeah, the only option I'm seeing is factory reset. So I don't know. Maybe I need to watch my friend's video because he literally sent it to me yesterday. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second.
All right.
I don't know. I don't see it yet. I'm gonna have to ask my friend again to see how he does it because I asked him to test it yesterday, where I asked him to install VLC Player from the Google Play Store, and then um, and then log out and try to use VLC. So he told me that he was able to use VLC without having an account on the device. So I don't know how he did that. I honestly have no idea how he did that because I've never used this before and I thought it was going to be pretty straightforward, but it doesn't look like it wants me to do this. Um, so All right. Anyways, so it looks like in the settings there's an apps only mode, and that cleans up the home screen pretty good. Apps only mode is enabled. You can adjust it in settings and whatever. So that makes it pretty clean. I like that. Yeah, I was muted for a second. I was trying to figure out how to use this device in without an account, because my friend told me that I could, so I was hoping that I could figure it out, but I'll have to hit him up in a bit. Screensavers, accessibility. Switch access? Display and sound. I have noticed that every so often it does stick for a second, but I'm not using the power cable that came with it, so maybe that could be the reason. Like right now, I'm pushing all kinds of buttons, and it's not doing nothing. So maybe it's because I'm not using the right power source, which is very common and an issue with Fire Sticks as well too. Um, so this is common that it's sticking a lot. So you're probably going to have to uninstall a lot of apps that you don't use on here because it's pulling the apps from the Android account, right? I was really hoping that this thing would come with um, a USB port, that I could just throw all the apps that I want on a USB port or a USB device and just throw it in here and off I go, right? But it looks like the only way to get the USB port is on the Pro, which I have over here. One second. I just haven't plugged it in yet, so. Here's the Pro. Pro is significantly bigger. Significantly bigger. The Pro has on button there. And yeah, so it's got a barrel jack on the back of the Pro there. Sorry, my green screen software is tripping out. It's got a USB-A. It's got an Ethernet port and an HDMI port. So this one definitely has the ports that I would like. So I think I would definitely like the Pro better. But if I can't use this without an account, I mean, it's not the end of the world because, I mean, you can't do that with Fire Sticks either. Now, did they install all of this because of my Google account, or is this all naturally installed with every account you guys deal with, the Discovery and all that stuff? So I think that there is a list of bundled apps that you can uninstall. Oh, it looks like for instance for Netflix, it's baked into the OS, so you can't fully uninstall it. You can just uninstall an update, which might be the same for like Paramount and stuff like that as well. So let's see. Paramount I was able to get rid of. Let's see if I can get rid of Prime Video. So there are certain apps that it will let you remove. There are definitely certain ones. But some of them are baked in, and you can only uninstall an update. Will it let me get rid of YouTube? Nope. Because personally, I use SmartTube on all my devices. I don't use the standard YouTube app. I do like how I was able to multi-select some applications there, and it uninstalled them all at one time. So those are the ones that I just uninstalled. So that's why it's saying updates pending. I'm really just messing around with the device. Check out system for a second. About. I don't think there's any updates. My sound keeps cutting out? Oh, that's strange. Storage. So total space is 5.1 gigs. But why won't it tell me what's free? Does it not tell me what's free? Available 3.9. So bare bones 3.9 ain't bad. And obviously I can't go through installing applications here because YouTube will throw a hissy fit. So I can't do that. I'm sorry. So I've uninstalled as much as I could. Oh. Update your remote. An update for your remote is ready to be installed. Continue. So can I not just... So I can't remove Netflix from my list of applications. I can only move and open. Same thing with YouTube Music. I mean, that kind of makes sense. And for me to only have 3 apps here is, I mean, it seems less intrusive than the Fire Stick. However, that being said, I feel like the screen management is a little bit better on the Fire Stick. Yes, you have like this area here with the advertisement, just like you would on the Fire Stick, but it shows you that list of like 5 or 6 applications on the right hand side that you can put all the ones that you use the most, right? This one, it feels like I have to hit down and then find the app that I want. Now, this remote at least doesn't have let me see, favorite app. So you can customize the TV button, it looks like, or you can go to Google Home. Set up Google Home on this TV. Don't want to do that. Not right now. Nope. That looks pretty basic. I mean, I can't really show you guys much more, but this is the... So I've turned off all the window animations, the transition animations, and the animation duration scale, just to speed it up a little bit. So here, I don't really want to be using multiple applications in the background. If you are using it for multiple applications, like for instance, Lantern says he's using it for Google Nest, then you might want to keep certain activities running in the background. But if I'm just using this to run 1 or 2 applications, I'm killing background applications to make this run smoother, right? And you can, like for instance, let's say you want to keep activities running in the background after people leave them, and you can increase your process limit, right? How many processes do you want running in the background? And you're going to have to test it, because sometimes there are processes that are running in the background that we don't know, right? So let's say you're using Google Nest and it's communicating with a couple different things, and you think, okay, well, I'm only running 2 or 3 things in the background, and you set it for 3. And let's say there's another process that you don't know that tries to run, that could be the 4th one. So this is a setting that you have to be very careful when you're playing around with it. I don't use these devices for a whole bunch of stuff. I just use it for 1 application at a time. I'm not doing anything smart with them, so I don't really care. I just want it to run and run smoothly. So I usually set them to 1 process at a time, but it's not the same for everybody. Downloader. I'm not available. Jeez, why aren't you available? Okay, let's switch this for a second, just so I have to set up anything else. I don't want to share my account info. Deaf Squid. Why does that sound familiar? What is Deaf Squid? Oh, it's the kill background task? Yeah, that's why it sounds familiar. Like I said, I have not been messing with Android boxes in a very long time. Yeah, so for whatever reason, it does not want to set up Google Assistant for me. It says no. So do you guys find that there is a big difference between the standard and the pro? Because I'm not overly impressed with the standard yet, but I need to install all the apps to make sure. So I'll probably be ending the stream soon just so I can do some more real testing, because let's be real, I can't really test this stuff on YouTube. They throw a hissy fit and threaten to delete my YouTube channel and all kinds of fun things. So many fun things YouTube threatens to do to me. What happens if I add a kid's account on this thing? So do you guys usually just mess with the pros? Well, I know the plus is good, but the plus is not available in my area. So I think this is the Walmart website that I have here. So let me just throw that to the side and bring up this. Oh, of course, if I bring this up like this, it's going to squish it. That's cool. That's super cool. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can I... Is that better? All right. So this is the one that I'm using right now. This is the on 4K streaming device. The biggest gripes that I have with it is that, yeah, of course, I have to use it with an account, but also it doesn't have a USB port that I can use. So, not cool. This is the Pro. I have a Pro there to take a look at, and it does have a USB port, so I will be checking that out. Now, there is one more called the Plus. Let me see if I can find it here. And if I could type, that would be cool. Pro. Oh, the Plus has a completely different box. So everybody's talking really, really good about this Plus, and that it's got a better processor, and it's got, you know, obviously better Wi-Fi than the regular, the non-Plus. But it also says US and Puerto Rico compatibility only. I wonder if the other ones say that. Interesting, interesting. So that's exactly why they've region locked this. So that's exactly why I can't get it. And I know 619 said earlier that he would send me a Plus, I think. But from what I'm hearing, at least from what I'm reading online, is that they are region locking it. So in order for me to do it, I would probably have to be on some kind of VPN or something. I have no idea. But this is supposed to be a really, really good device. Now, just to show you guys some of the specs in comparison to some other devices. What people are saying is that the Plus is pretty much rocking it when it comes to the on devices. It's even better than the Pro. So if we look at the where is it? On 4K one, where's the Pro? This might be the, here, let me type it in here. Let's do that. Here's the benchmarks for it. So it is better than the 4K Max, the Fire TV 2, Google TV Streamer, Fire TV Stick 4K Max 1. So it is right up there, almost. I mean, it's better than most of the devices, right? Some of the better devices in regards to performance are still the Shield TV and the Fire TV Cubes. However, those devices are significantly more expensive. So it really depends on, you know, what you want to do with your devices. Then there's also the GPU performance and benchmarks, right? So you have the Shields, the Shield TV 3, Shield TV 2, the Fire TV Cube 3, and then the Plus. So, you know, it's right below the Fire TV Cube 3, but when we're talking about price, it is significantly cheaper, right? Like, look at the price on this thing. Where is it? $30 US, and we're competing against the Cubes at performance levels. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, but the downside is there's no Plus where I live. And the Pro, here's the interesting part. Where's the on? So there's the Plus. Keep going down the list, keep going down the list, keep going down the list. There's the 4K, and then the Pro is worse than the 4K. So what the hell? If we go up, there's the Pro. There's the Plus. And there's the regular. So the regular one is better than the Pro. That's confusing. That's extremely confusing why they would do that. However, I do like the ports on the Pro. So it looks like they're only calling it Pro because of the ports. Yeah, a couple people said they can send me one, but like I'm hearing that it's region locked. So what's the point? What's the point of being sent one if I just got to fight with a VPN? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. So, yeah, I'm gonna mess around with this device a little bit more, see if I end up liking them. But so far, I like the Fire Stick better than this device, and I have a feeling that if I'm able to remove an account from it, that the voice assistant's not gonna work, and that's not cool. But also, I mean, I'll probably just have to make a dummy account and go from there. So I think I will be probably ending this live stream soon, unless anybody has any questions or anything else. Not available in this profile yet. Why? Why can't I use... Oh, set up voice assistant. So hold on, I must have to do it. I clicked on it in my phone and it said no. Yeah, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to use the voice assistant. So then how do I... Where is the App Store on this device? Can I finish setup? Set up your optional features. That's probably what I have to do. I mean, it's not a great video. It's just me struggling with this thing because I don't want to use it with an account. I honestly don't want to use it with an account. But I mean, I have to use the Fire Sticks with an account either way. So everyone's saying just make a dummy account. So that's probably the best way. But I don't like the regular ones. If I was to go with it, it would probably be the Plus or the Pro. I like the Pro for having a USB port because like I have it here, right? So the Pro has a USB port, but this is a slower device than the regular and the Plus. So the Plus is faster, but doesn't. I don't know. Does anybody have a Plus? Can you guys confirm that this device has a USB port? Because I don't think it does. I think it has a USB-C, but I think it's powered by USB-C. So I don't know. All these devices seem like they're designed by people who have no idea what people actually want. If that makes any sense. Like, that's ridiculous. And what is this thing doing right now? I have no idea what it's just sitting here. Maybe I got a faulty one. This is ridiculous. I want to chuck this thing at a wall. I'm not a huge fan of the on-box regular version. It's just, okay, so like, I don't know. I don't know what the heck it was doing. It was doing a whole bunch of nothing. Manage my services, content preferences, loading error. Just doesn't want to load anything. Turn off autoplay, Google Assistant, voice control. What's home panel? To use this feature, add your TV to compatible devices to the Google Home app. Okay, so I'm turning off apps only mode. Downloader.
Results for
Okay, so
downloader.
for whatever reason, the assistant is working now. We seem to be moving along. We seem to be getting somewhere. Let's open... Oh, I downloaded the beta version of Downloader for some reason. Or, I mean, VLC. So, I don't know if you guys do this, but when I open my VLC, I go to my... Wow. Clearly, I just click on everything and then get booted back out. So I click on audio, and then I change my audio language preference to... Where the heck did English go? Oh, it's right here, English. And then if you do like subtitles, then you can change your preference, right? That's up to you. Can we play some beach buggy racing? Could this be a gaming channel where I game on Android TV remotes? Would that be cool? I'm just killing time. I'm just hanging out with you guys for a second, and then I'm gonna go and finish setting up this device because I want to test it out. Like I said, one of my friends told me that I can log out and still use the device. So I want to figure out how I can do that. Beach buggy racing. I probably have the sound for the device turned off so you guys can't hear crazy audio. I just want to see how the that's an 8. I don't have an 8. Okay, alright. Yeah, I just want to see what the gaming's like. Is it loud? Oh wow, it's extremely loud. Let me turn that down. Is that better? Alright, let's try this thing. Brap, 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 brap. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, see those glowy bubbles? Drive over them. Alright, let's try this. I turned it down. It should be a lot better now. Whoa, okay. Turning's a little bit difficult. I mean, the gaming experience is the same that you're pretty much going to get or expect from a Fire Stick, right? Unless you're looking at going above and beyond and putting on emulators and stuff like that. You're going to play your regular Beach Buggy Racing or your Shark Evolution or... This is so silly to be gaming on a device like this. I'm not a huge gamer. I don't play retro games or do emulators or anything like that. I've had a bunch of people ask me over the years, and I couldn't really care less. I'm not a huge gamer. I'm ready to start my racing career. You see that, people? Alright, I think it's probably going to be time... Oh, can I upgrade my car? Alright. Oh, I gotta start my whole career to do all that stuff. Never mind. Let me get out of here. So yeah, there's that. Shark Evolution's a good game. What other good games do you guys play on these devices? Let me see if my friend responded. I don't think I've ever played this game before. Frog Mind. Oh, this is the game. I was like, all right, maybe this is just a loading screen. All right, so it looks like I just... Oh, it's a... Okay. You just keep pressing the button. It's kind of like Flappy Bird. This is a strange game. Yeah, but this is a fairly easy one to play because you're just pressing one button on the remote. But like, how do you fail? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I lose at this game? Because like the floor's not killing me, and the ceiling's not killing me. So, oh. Yeah, I don't know how I lose at this game. Oh, you can also... Oh my goodness, why am I getting bigger? Am I not going to be able to fit? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I'm getting small. Oh, and the smaller you are, the faster you go. Wow. This is an interesting game. Because you can't walk on the floor, so you gotta jump. Have you guys played this game before? It's called Badland. Or maybe I lose when the screen catches up with me? Like a old school Mario game? Oh. What? Oh, he jumps with me? This is strange. Did I... Oh, yeah. When the screen catches up with you, you die. Okay. So you gotta kind of keep it moving. Oh my. There's a whole family going on here. What a strange game. Oh no. Oh no. So you really gotta race this thing, eh? Goodbye. We're just playing Badlands on the Onbox 4K. What does that do? Ow. Okay. Upgrade Badland Premium. No, thank you. I don't know what those things do. Oh no. Oh no. Now, what do these do? I don't know. It looks like they move the screen faster. Alright, I think I might get out of here unless you guys have any questions or if there's anything you guys want to talk about or if you guys want to, talk about anything else. On which one, Denny? Did you do it on the regular 4K or are you using the 4K Plus or the 4K Pro? Because it sounds like there is AI upscaling on the Plus and the Pro, but it's in a hidden setting. At least that's what I saw on AFTV News' website. Denny, which one did you do it on? Was it the 4K Pro, 4K Plus, or regular 4K? What is happening here? I wonder if I get points the more of these family members that I bring home. Oh, and as I say that, I lose them all. That's amazing. Alright, let's bring all these guys home now. Oh wow, they're all sticking together. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm stuck. Psh, no, thank you. Get out of here. Yeah, so let's switch back over to my browser, and you can see that the Plus has AI upscaling. So Walmart has enabled the feature by default, but set it to a low level. It's possible to use third-party apps to not only change how aggressively the device upscales, but to also possibly to enable a demo mode to see a side-by-side comparison. Projectivity Launcher is a great alternative launcher for Android TV. and Google TV devices, and it has numerous customization options. The launcher also brings forward various device settings in its option menu for easy access. One of those device options allows you to enable, disable, and configure AI upscaling on 4K Plus, as found by this person's comment. The option is enabled and set to low by default, but it can also be set to medium, high, or off. You can find a full guide here and how to modify the AI upscaling option. So is this what you did? Did you do the AI upscaling? So this is called Projectivity Launcher. I'm starting to get hungry here. All right, so yeah, open it, go to the gear icon. All right, select M logic and additional settings. What? Manage settings. No. Display. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. It says open and allow permissions and go to settings on the top right. So settings here. Logic settings. Oh, almost dropped the remote. And then from here, go to, no. What? Okay, so it says Logic additional settings. So maybe this doesn't have it because it's the regular one. This does not obviously have AI upscaling, so let's see what other settings this launcher has. Yeah, it seems like a clean little launcher. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end this live stream. There's not really much that I want to do that YouTube's going to allow me to do here. So if you guys got any questions, or if you feel like supporting the upcoming van life trip, we're going to be leaving for 2 months and living out of the van, then any donations or any tips or tricks for the van life, living out of the van for the next 2 months would be appreciated. Anything that we can get will be used for food and gas, and that's what we're going to be doing for the 2 months, leaving sometime around mid-July. We are going to be living out of a Dodge Grand Caravan that does have a living room, a bedroom, and a kitchen in it. I do have one upgrade that's supposed to be happening soon, which will add in a secondary battery, a DC to DC charger, solar panels, and that kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, let me know. And if you're looking to support the journey, any donations going towards that will be going directly towards gas and food and life. But we're going to be driving from Ontario, going to Quebec, going to New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland, and coming back. So we are exploring the whole maritime east coast of Canada, and then coming back to the Niagara Falls area where I'm at. So if you guys are looking to support that kind of road trip that we have going on, just feel free to leave a super chat or a donation, or leave a comment, or tell me some cool places to check out. Right? I think I'm going to call that a day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and make sure you stay tuned for what's up next. Peace.